continue with the next process of work done. Okay, how we are going to do here is, we have work done is equal to integration from initial volume to final volume of PdV. What does it, this particular integral can be solved by knowing the relation between pressure and volume, and by changing the limits of integration, or by knowing the limits of integration from the initial boundary to the final boundary. Now what does this relation give us? Concentrate here. Students, if I take like this, exactly what we are going to do here, if we plot a graph of pressure versus volume. Students, if a gas enclosed in a frictionless movable piston, if a gas is enclosed in that and the gas pushes the piston out, then what happens? Pressure decreases. Let the pressure decrease from P1 to P2. As the pressure decreases, students, the volume increases. The volume increases from V1 to V2. Okay, the volume increases from V1 to V2. So since the volume increases, means the work is done on the surroundings, and the work is said to be positive work done. I'll repeat. By knowing the relationship between pressure and volume, we can solve this particular integral by even knowing the initial and the final condition. Let the gas be enclosed by a cylinder fitted with a frictionless, movable, massless piston. If the piston is pushed outward, pressure decreases, simultaneously volume increases. Here pressure is decreasing from P1 to P2, and accordingly, as the gas is undergoing expansion, volume is increasing from V1 to V2. In that case, work is done on the surroundings and said to be positive. Second, look here, same way we are going to do here. Samjha students, if the piston is pushed inwards, the volume decreases from V1 to V2. If the piston is pushed inward such that the volume decreases from V1 to V2, then the pressure increases from P1 to P2. The pressure, concentrate here, it's reverse. Here exactly reverse it is. Here it is V2, here it is V1, because here the volume is decreasing from V1 to V2. Simultaneously pressure is increasing from P1 to P2. Are you okay here? In that case, work is done on the gas. The work is done on the gas, work done is said to be negative. Are you okay here? Next, students, in this condition, what will happen here? Here again we are going to plot a graph of pressure versus volume. If the volume increases from initial volume V1 to final volume V2, but the pressure is kept constant, we get a straight line parallel to the x-axis, to a volume axis. In that case, what is the work done? It is pressure final volume minus initial volume, which can be called as W is equal to P V2 minus V1. You need not use any sort of integration and all there. And samjha, if the pressure may be increased or decreased but the volume is kept constant, then work done is 0. This is when here pressure is kept constant but volume is increased from V1 to V2. On the other hand, if you keep volume constant but whatever you do regarding pressure, the work done is 0, because when the volume is kept constant, there is no expansion or compression of the gas, therefore no work is done. So work done is 0. Okay students, next we are going to study is something called as quasi-static process. What is this quasi-static process here? A thermodynamic system can be, we'll put it like this, a thermodynamic process can be changed by bringing about the change in the thermodynamic state variables. Which are the thermodynamic state variables? They are pressure, volume and temperature. Concentrate. When the system is heated, when the temperature of the system is increased, the heat energy is supplied from the surroundings and heat energy is positive. If the system undergoes cooling, then heat energy is lost to the surroundings. When the system does work on the surroundings, the work done by the system is said to be positive. And when the surroundings do work on the system, the work done is said to be negative. Students, it's like this: positive work, negative heat; negative work, positive heat. That's it. Students, as the state, the thermodynamic state of the system can be changed by bringing about a change in the state variables. When you change the state variables, you can bring about a change in the thermodynamic system. But this change in the state variables, that is pressure, volume and temperature, should be infinitesimally slow. Why? Then and then only we can keep the system in equilibrium with the surroundings, because state variables define the thermodynamic state only when the system is in, we'll put it like this, in equilibrium with the surroundings. So the thermodynamic state variables can be only infinitesimally, we'll put it like this, the thermodynamic state variables can be only infinitesimally changed at a very slow rate. At a very slow rate. Very slow rate you have to do this, because then and then only system and surroundings will remain in thermal equilibrium. Such a process at which the thermodynamic state variables change at infinitesimal, means very small amount, is called as a quasi-static process. So what is a quasi-static process here? It is a process in which the thermodynamic state of the system is changed at a very slow rate by bringing about a change in the state variables, but provided thermal equilibrium or thermodynamic equilibrium is maintained. Are you okay? Go to the next process, that is called as a quasi-static process, which is a very slow process where the system and surroundings are in thermodynamic equilibrium. Next, we will establish the relation between work done and path followed. Students, concentrate. Again the same old story, but the concept is different here. Here we are plotting a PV graph, pressure volume graph. Let both the pressure and volume increase from, or we'll put it like this, in general, let the pressure and volume change from P1 to P2. The pressure and volume both change such that the pressure decreases from P1 to P2, whereas the volume increases from V1 to V2. Then the area under this particular curve represents the work done, which is positive. Positive work is done, which is nothing but area under this particular curve here. Next, graph number 2. Please concentrate here. Students, what we'll do in the second case is that we'll keep the pressure constant. We will increase the volume from V1 to V2, and what we'll do, here you keep the pressure constant, but the volume is increased, and then the volume suddenly, the pressure suddenly decreases from P1 to P2. I'll repeat. Initially you keep the pressure constant, let the volume increase from V1 to V2, And when the graph reaches the point B, let the pressure decrease from P1 to P2. Then area under this particular rectangle gives the work done, which is again area under the rectangle gives the work done, which is again a positive work. Here what we have done, volume has been increased from V1 to V2, pressure is kept constant initially and then the pressure is suddenly decreased. But here whatever is the area under the curve, is the work done, which is positive. Okay, next graph number 3. Here what we are going to do is, here we are going to keep the volume constant, we are going to concentrate we are going to keep the volume constant, we are going to decrease the pressure and then increase the volume, pressure decrease करायचा from P1 to P2. Let the volume remain constant, but when the pressure is decreased from P1 to P2, follow my pen, let the pressure be decreased from P1 to P2, let the volume be kept constant and then the volume increase from V1 to V2. Then the area under the curve represents the work done. What are you observing here? What is the conclusion? In all the 3 graphs, pressure and volume both change. Pressure kept constant initially, volume changes from V1 to V2. Here one constant, initially pressure is decreased, volume is kept constant and then volume is increased, pressure is kept constant. In all the 3 cases you are observing that the work done is different, as I have shown in the diagram. The lines, the area under the curve represents the work done. The work done in all the 3 cases is same, but the initial state A to final state B is the same. Are you okay? Initial state, the variation from the initial state to the final state is same. What does it show? That the work done depends on the initial and final states. Okay, initial and final states are not constant, but the work done is different in each case, which shows that work done depends on the initial and the final state. That's it. Are you okay? Remaining we will continue in the next class. Bye for today.